Well, let's get started in a comfortable seat. So any comfortable seat for you, any place where your hips can relax, your spine can lift tall, and your shoulders can release. It's beginning to find a place where you can breathe. Just taking a few moments to begin to notice your breath. Noticing where in your body your breath is moving. Noticing any resistance or hesitation within your breath. And taking one deep, clearing breath here. Full deep breath in. And a big sigh out. Through your next inhale, letting your arms sweep overhead. Reaching tall. And as you exhale, side bending towards the right, letting your right hand come down beside you, left arm reaching overhead. Allowing your chest to roll open, your outer left hip to draw down towards your mat. Beginning to feel your breath within each space we move into. So one more breath here, a breath in. And out. As your inhale comes back through center, reaching tall. Exhale, side bending towards the other side. Right arm reaching overhead, chest opening up, your outer right hip drawing towards the ground. And finding the breath that allows you to be right here, right now. One more breath in and out. As you inhale, coming back through center to reach tall. Then releasing your hands behind your back about a foot or so. Gonna find a heart opener here. Letting your hands come back and taking a big shoulder roll. Shoulder blades hugging towards each other and down your back. Allowing your chest, your heart space to lift up. And taking your head and neck wherever feels comfortable for you. Just one more deep breath in. And out. Gently to release your shoulders, coming back up through center. We're going to find a forward fold from here. If you like to switch up the cross of your legs or shift your hips in any way, now is a nice time to do that. And letting your arms start to walk out long. And then allowing your arms, head and neck, your shoulders to relax. Allowing the weight of your upper body to be what draws you deeper here. Just one more deep breath in and out. You're ready, slowly rising up. Then we're going to make your way into your tabletop on your hands and knees. You rock over your shins or swing your feet around. And initially taking any movement or motion that might feel good. So maybe some hip circles or sways or cat-cows. Just exploring how your body feels today. Giving yourself another breath or two to even out your movements. And we're going to move into our puppy pose this morning. So letting your hips stay right above your knees and letting your arms start to walk out longer in front of you. Staying here, maybe letting your forehead draw towards the ground, maybe your chin, maybe your chest. But wherever you end up, finding that breath that can keep you where you wish to be. One more breath here, a deep breath in and out. And we're going to come onto our bellies from here. So pressing into your palms, letting your hips draw forward and down. We're going to move right into our Sphinx pose. Letting your elbows come under your shoulders, forearms parallel towards each other. Chest lifting and drawing towards the front of your room, front of your mat. And taking this time to make any adjustments with your hips, your lower back, your legs. Finding this space to be as most comfortable as it can be. Just one more full breath in and out. I'm going to start to work into your lower body a little bit. So taking your left arm, drawing it across the front of your body at about a 45-degree angle, and letting your right knee start to bend. Your right arm reaching back for your right foot. So staying right here, maybe letting the right foot hug in towards your hip. Staying right here if you want to work a little bit deeper, maybe letting your foot start to kick out. Letting your arms start to lift and open your chest. One more deep breath in and out. Letting your leg gently release. Coming back through center. Just taking a moment to readjust, recenter your body. Before letting your palms stack, your elbows drawing wide, and your head to rest. You can find a little wiggle of your hips side to side to release your low back. Or you can bend your knees and find a little windshield wiper of your legs side to side. Any movement that you need here. When you're ready, we're going to come right back into your Sphinx before moving on to the other side. Just taking a moment to find your Sphinx pose, your space to breathe. A space where your body is beginning to settle in. And then we're going to move over onto the left side of your body. Your right forearm coming across, left knee starting to bend. Using that left hand to initially start to draw the heel towards your hip. If you did so on the other side, maybe starting to kick into your hand. Maybe letting the chest start to lift and open with it. One more deep breath in. As you exhale gently to release. Coming back through center, through your sphinx. Letting your hands stack, elbows draw wide. And finding any counter movement that would feel good for you. When you're ready, letting your palms come under your shoulders. And pressing up into your table, curling your toes, and right back into your downward facing dog. You can find a pedal of your feet, bending one knee and then the other. And eventually finding some stillness. A stillness in your body. Slow, steady breath. Your next inhale, rising high into your toes and walking your feet towards your hands. Maybe your hands back towards your feet. Finding a gentle forward fold, a soft bend to your knees. You can shake your head yes and no. You can shake your head maybe. And taking a slightly deeper bend into your knees and slowly rolling up to stand. Taking a big shoulder roll at the top, a few more revolutions, a full range of motion in your shoulder joints. And finding your mountain pose, your Tadasana. Your feet can be together about hip width apart. Standing as tall as you can, arms releasing by your sides. Once more, taking a moment to breathe. To notice your breath. Noticing the ground beneath your feet. The air as it touches your skin. Noticing this breath. Full deep breath in. And out. As you inhale, sweeping your arms overhead to reach tall. Exhale, forward fold, coming all the way down. As you inhale, rising to your half lift. Exhale to fold. As you inhale, sweeping your arms overhead, reaching tall. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Pausing for a breath in. And out. One more just like that. Inhale, arms sweeping overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling to your half lift. Exhale to fold. As you inhale, sweeping your arms overhead, reaching tall. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Pausing for for another breath in and out. As you inhale, sweeping your arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhaling to your half lift. Exhale to fold. We're going to pause here in an active forward fold. Your hands can be on your shins, blocks, the ground, or any bind that might be in your practice. But wherever you end up, thinking about drawing the crown of your head towards the ground and your hips up towards the ceiling. Taking one more full breath here. Deep breath in and out. Releasing any binds that you might have. As you inhale, rising to your half lift. Exhale, stepping back into your plank, the top of a push-up. Taking a full deep breath in here. Exhale, chaturanga or your knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale to your downward facing dog. And stepping your right foot forward into a low lunge. Right foot stepping by your right wrist. Left knee coming down onto your mat. Letting your hips draw forward and down. You can stay right here with your hands on the ground. Maybe coming up to blocks. Maybe up to your right knee. And finding that perfect breath for right here. Wherever you end up. One more full breath in and out. Letting your hands come to frame your right foot. You're going to find your half splits, hips shifting up and back. Think about that left hip coming right above the left knee. Maybe your right foot scoots out a little bit more if you need it to. Taking a deep breath in to find your length. And a breath out to find your fold. So one more deep breath in and out. Bending back into your front knee. You're going to find our lizard lunge, walking your right foot over towards the right side of your mat, both hands on the inside edge, letting your hips begin to draw forward and down. Right knee hugging in towards your shoulder. So you can stay here up on your palms, maybe lowering your forearms to blocks or the ground. But wherever you end up, letting your chest and your heart space open up towards the front of your mat, the front of your room. finding the space where you can breathe and you can be, wherever that ends up today. One more deep breath in and out. If you're on your forearms, slowly coming back up onto your palms, letting your hips begin to shift up and back, right knee stepping to meet your left. No fancy transition today. You can take any movement or motion that you might need, maybe finding your child's pose. And eventually, we're going to find your downward facing dog. And staying right here, we're going to go through that flow that we did a little bit earlier. As you inhale, waving forward into your plank. Exhale, chaturanga, or your knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale to your downward facing dog. And coming onto the other side, left foot stepping forward, your low lunge. Left foot by your left wrist, right knee down towards your mat. Hips beginning to draw forward and down. And then finding the perfect space for this side of your body. It's probably going to feel different than the other side. So maybe your hands are on the ground, up to blocks, up to your left knee. Wherever you end up, allowing your hips to continue to draw forward and down. And finding the breath that allows you to stay there. One more full deep breath in and out. Letting your hands come down to frame your front foot. We're going to move into our half splits on this side. Hip shifting up and back. Maybe that left foot scoots a little bit more forward. I'm trying to find the right hip above your right knee. Taking a full deep breath in to find your length. As you exhale, slowly to fold. Taking one more full deep breath here. Breath in and out. Bending back into your front knee. You're going to find your lizard lunge on this side. Walking your left foot over towards the left. Both hands on that inside edge. Hips drawing forward and down. Left knee drawing into your shoulder. Staying on your palms, lowering your forearms to blocks or the ground. Finding that perfect space for here. The perfect breath for right now. here. Deep breath in and out. Coming back up onto your palms. Letting your hips begin to shift up and back. Oh. Left knee stepping back to meet your right. And taking any movement or motion here that might feel good. So maybe some hip circles. Soft cobra. Eventually we're going to meet in your child's pose. So taking any movement that would feel good before finding that space where your hips can draw towards your heels. Or any other space where your body can relax just that little bit. When you find that space, allowing your breath to slow, maybe taking a deep clearing breath, if that would feel good. A full deep breath in. And a big sigh out through your mouth. When you're ready, slowly rising back into your table. And curling your toes and pressing into your downward facing dog. Staying right here, we're going to go through that flow one final time this morning. As you inhale, waving forward into your plank. Exhale, your chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale to your downward facing dog. You're going to find your way into a seat, however you'd like to get there. You can lower through a table or any other way that would feel good. But initially, letting your feet come nice and wide on your mat. Find a little windshield wiper of your knees side to side. Mama's home and the little baby doggies are saying hello. We're going to find your bound angle, Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together, letting your heels draw tight towards your hips, as tight as feels okay in your knees and hips. Letting your knees begin to press out and down. Maybe your feet start to open up like a book. Staying right here. Maybe a light lean forward. Maybe a soft fold forward. Finding that place where your knees can continue to press out and down. One more breath here. A deep breath in and out. As you inhale, slowly rising up. Letting your feet scoot a little bit further out in front of you. A nice wide diamond shape. So about the same distance from heels to groin as from knee to knee. Taking another breath in to find your length. As you exhale, slowly to fold. Imagining your forehead resting on the soles of your feet. Taking one more deep breath here. A full breath in. And a full breath out. As you inhale, slowly rising up. Letting your legs scoot all the way out long in front of you. Our seated forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Your feet can be together, hip width or a little bit wider. Straight leg or a bent knee here. Taking a deep breath in to find your length. As you exhale, slowly begin to fold. Allowing the slow, steady rhythm of your breath to help your body ease into whatever space you're finding. And wherever you've ended up, allowing your head and neck to relax just that little bit more. One more breath here, a deep breath in and out. As you inhale, slowly rising up. We're going to find a seated twist from here. So letting your left knee begin to hug in towards your chest. You're going to twist towards that left side first. The left hand coming behind your back. Your right arm either hugging your left knee into your chest, or you can bring the arm across. Taking a deep breath in to find your length, and as you exhale, starting to find your twist. Letting your extended legs stay strong and active. With each breath, letting your heart center lift up towards the ceiling. One more deep breath in and out. Slowly coming back through center and letting that left leg extend out long. We're going to come into the twist right on the other side, letting the right leg hug in, right arm coming behind you. Finding the space on this side that feels right. Left leg active and strong. Your deep breaths in to lift. Your exhales to find your rotation, your twist. One more full breath in and out. As you inhale, coming back through center. Letting the right leg extend out. Take a counter twist towards the left if that would feel good for you, or any other movement that you might need. We're going to do one final posture before we lay on our backs. We're going to find our wide angled fold, or Upavista Konasana. Letting your legs open out into a V as wide as feels okay for your hips. Taking a deep breath in to find length and trying to sit as tall as you can. If sitting up tall is a challenge, you can always bring a bolster or a block under your hips to help find that length. Staying right here, maybe a light lean forward, maybe a fold forward. Trying to find that space right in the center. If it feels okay, letting your toes try and point straight up towards the ceiling. Allowing your breath to move and to flow. Your slow, steady breaths. Deep breaths in and out. One more breath in and out. As you inhale, slowly rising up. And we're going to come all the way onto your back. So rolling all the way down and letting your knees hug into your chest. You can find a little rock side to side or some circles of your knees around your hips, together or independently. Staying here with these movements or finding your happy baby. Letting your knees start to draw towards your armpits, your feet up towards the ceiling. You can take a hold of behind your thighs, your ankles, maybe your feet. But wherever you end up, letting your tailbone start to draw down towards the ground and your shoulders to relax to your mat as well. One more deep breath in and out. Letting your knees come back into your chest. We're going to find a reclined twist, a lying twist. Letting your knees come over towards the left side of your body first. So your knees can stay stacked just like how they are, or if there's any other leg variation that you would choose, you're welcome to do that here. I encourage you to find that space that you need in this moment. Once you find your twist, finding a releasing breath. Full deep breath in and a big sigh out. center. Pausing here in the middle to realign your hips, your spine, taking any movements or motions that you might need before moving on to the other side. I encourage you to take that same variation on this side that you took on the first. Taking your time to find that space where you can relax and let go. And then taking your releasing breath, your full deep breath in, a big sigh out. Letting everything go. Taking one more breath here. A full deep breath in and out. Slowly coming back through center. Pausing here to find any space or realignment that you might need. Taking any final movements or motions that you might need before your final relaxation, your Shavasana. Going to find one posture before we move into that space. So initially we're going to find your reclined bound angle. Soles of your feet together, your knees opening out towards the sides. You can have blocks or bolsters under your thighs if you need some support. Letting your heels be as close or as far from your hips as feels good for your body. And finding a space where you can begin to let go. Where you can release. And in this space, noticing your breath. Beginning to move that inhale deep into your low belly. And release the exhale. Taking a few more of these deep belly breaths. Inhale, allowing your belly to fill and expand. And your exhale to gently release. And staying here with your breath. Whenever you're ready, letting your legs begin to extend long, arms releasing by your sides. Finding any other space where you can be most comfortable. Whatever that looks like, however much space that takes up. your breath, into your body, into this time and space. And taking a full, deep breath in, and gently releasing it out. Eventually making your way back up into a comfortable seat. No rush to get there. And thank you all so much for sharing your time, space, and energy with me and with each other. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.